Hey guys, John Richards here. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to talk about 2020 health goals. You know, for the last number of years, I've written health goals. And the biggest thing with me is it seems like it's just I go through the motions. And maybe some of you have the same issue. I don't care if you're 20 years old or if you're 70 years old. You know, we all have health goals. Why don't we ever achieve them? Why don't we move forward on them? You know, one of the things this year, in fact, just a couple days, I'm going to turn 60. And I can remember 25 years ago, you know, when I first started working out, you know, I was way overweight. I mean, like 60 pounds overweight, 50 pounds overweight, high body fat. I mean, it's just really, really high. And I finally got myself to go to a gym. And of all the gyms I could go to, I went to a Gold's Gym, which is like a bodybuilding gym. And I got to a point where I hit bottom in my life. I thought, man, it's time to change. And I got myself to go. And I was fat. I mean, I was really fat. And I went in, and they put me on a 12-week program. I weighed 260 pounds. And over 12 weeks, I lost 50 pounds, and I lost about 25% body fat. Now, this was 25 years ago. I felt amazing. It changed my life. And since then, I work out 5 to 6 days a week. But I'm not losing the weight I want to lose. I don't look the way I want to look. Why is that? Because the plan I have, I don't execute 100%, or at least 85%. You know, so age is just a number, guys, but here's the deal. If I'm 25 or 20 years old, or if I'm 70 years old, health is the number one area of your life that can make all the rest of your life improved. It can change everything. If you transform your health, and it's not big giant things, it can change everything. So I'm going to give you a pretty simple process, because this is something that I'm really focused on right now. You know, I have the workout thing handled. But 90% of losing weight or maintaining weight is nutrition. And if you eat like crap, you can't outwork that. You can't go to a gym and say, man, I eat like crap, but I work out 6 days a week. It'll change. It doesn't. It doesn't. So here's what I'm going to suggest. Sit down right now. If you don't have a health goal this year, you should. And don't call it a resolution. Hey, I have a New Year's resolution. I mean, I've went to the gym for years, and in January, they're packed. And by the end of January, 1st of February, they're not. Why? Because they have this same problem I'm talking about here right now. Is they have a goal when they come in. They want to change things. Obesity is getting to be a big deal. And they come in, and they work out, and because a week or two in, they haven't lost any weight or haven't lost a substantial amount of weight, that they quit. I can remember 25 years ago, when I started out, I can remember it was 4 weeks in, and I hadn't lost very much weight at all. And they said, it just takes time. You just keep doing the work, and eventually it hits. And it did. I think it was the 6th week, all of a sudden I started noticing. By the 7th or 8th week, other people started noticing. And by the 12th week, I can remember they started calling me Arnold, because I had great genetics in my arms. You know, and I didn't know that. I would have never known that if I hadn't have done that. So I'm going to plead to you guys right now, don't give up. We're in the first full week of January, and you set a resolution. Make it a commitment. Sit down and say, okay, what's my outcome goal for this year? And an outcome goal is, what is the result that I'm looking for? And then back it in, based on that, where do I need to be by the end of the first quarter, March 31st, 2019? And then that's your target, okay? So that's your outcome. Do this in writing. Don't keep it in your head. I see people all the time. They say, well, I got this goal, but you know, it's up here. No, you want to write it down. You have 42% more chance of hitting a goal that's in writing, okay? Write it down. It's an outcome goal. Next thing you need to do is you need to sit down and write down everything you can think of you can do to hit that outcome. Maybe it's weigh 200, whatever it is, okay? And then identify the top 3. Now, you know one of them's got to be nutrition. So in my case, I eat clean per plan 6 days per week. and I have a very written, detailed plan. And I follow that 6 days a week. And then I fast on Saturdays, which is my free day or free meal. I don't do a free day anymore because I've learned that's not the way to do it. So I do a free meal, and do whatever you want, because anything's probably going to be an improvement for a lot of you, okay? So I do a free meal on Saturday. But the other 6 days, I toe the line. I do exactly what the plan says. And I'm feeling so much better. You know, I'm following macros. I don't know if you guys know what that is. I haven't done that for 25 years, but that's what got me there in the beginning, okay? The next thing I do is I'm working out with weights 6 days per week. Now, I've done this part. I know this part works. And then I follow all my weight workouts with 30 minutes of cardio. But I know if I get my nutrition in check, and then here's the deal. I weigh every single morning at the same time. I'm actually putting all my food into MyFitnessPal app. Why am I doing that? Because when I think about eating something maybe a little outside the line, I have to enter it in that app. So I'll know what the calorie count is. I'll know what the macros for that is. And it keeps me from doing it. It's already kept me from doing it. So I've created a habit. I've started a habit around every day. I can't complete my day unless I put everything that I eat into the MyFitnessPal app. So I actually bought myself a food scale. Haven't done that for years. Okay? And I've calculated what my maintenance is. And I was very fortunate. You know, 25 years ago, I had a trainer who actually won Mr. Indiana. I had him for about 8 months. So he showed me all this, plus Gold's Gym put me on a nutrition plan. I learned about macros and weighing food and how all that works. And it's life-changing. And maybe I'll do some videos on that also. But if not, you can Google or YouTube it. But you got to get serious about this. This is not something you're going to go through the motions. I've done this. At the end of the year, you're going to weigh the same. You're not going to feel any healthier. You've just wasted that time. So everything has to be goal, outcome, and then process. Now, here's the most important part. And I talk to people that I work with every single day. You have to schedule it. If you put workout on a do list, you won't go work out. If you put eat clean on a do list, you won't eat clean. You have to schedule it. I schedule my workouts Monday through Friday at 6 a.m. to 7:30. On Saturdays, at from 8 a.m. till 9:30. Okay? That's all scheduled. It's blocked in. I don't care what comes up. Nothing's taking that. I actually schedule when I break my fast. I'm doing intermittent fasting. I break my fast at 1 p.m. I eat a second meal at 3:30, eat a third meal at 6 o'clock, and I right before I go back into my fast at 6:45, I complete my eating window. That's part of the plan, okay? I drink at least a gallon of water a day. That's all documented in my plan. So I have actually, you don't want to have more than 3 process goals to do this, right? You can't think of more than 3 things. You got to have it down to where you can execute it. You don't want to have 27 things. So you have one outcome goal. Here's what I weigh at the end of March. Here's process goal 1. Here's process goal number 2. Here's process goal number 3. Now it's scheduled. That'll change everything, man. You can do that with any other goal, but health is the most important thing we can do for ourselves. Hey guys, if you like this, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Tell me you liked it. Make sure you share this with anybody else that can use this information. Do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the bell notification on the side so you get notified of any future videos. Got some great videos coming out this year. Let's go out and make it happen this year, guys. Hey, make it an awesome day and have a good one. Thank you.